Hey guys, welcome back to Making It. Today we're gonna be making a real easy, any day kind of dinner. We're gonna be doing New England cod loin that we're gonna be cooking in the Gagnon pizza oven. Some of my favorite herbs and spices and goodness we're gonna go through. We're gonna do it in a little bit of like a coconut oil with some Chinese. We're gonna go all over the place. Before we get cooking, let's do a little shrine, little ingredient shrine, right? An homage, a homage. A little respect to the things we're gonna be cooking with today. All right, we got the Lord of Death, we got the usual suspects. Oh, you know what I got? Oh, I did a fermentation festival over in New Paltz, New York with the Brooklyn Cider House. Fabulous, folks. We're gonna make some kimchi together. I was the keynote speaker, believe it or not, huh? Look what someone came up to me and gave me. Here we go. Fermentation Festival 2005, Hudson Valley, New York. Which camera do you want me to show this to?
Right here.
Special thanks for inspiring our fermentation journey of the commune. Greg, Jackie, Joe, and Julie. Julie, that's lovely. Check them out at jhosmer.art. But look at this. Toot toot! They put it on their little CNC laser burner machiner or whatever router thing they were doing, or maybe they did it by hand. Very sweet, I love it. Thank you. We're gonna put it, new addition to the shrine. We'll put it over here by the station. Does it fit? Nope, we'll put it right there. So we're gonna be using some cod loin today. Look at those specimens, huh? Wonderful. This is about 1.5 pounds. The guy did a great job. I asked for 1.5 pounds. He gave me 1.6. He goes, is that okay? Absolutely not. No, of course it is. So we got some run-of-the-mill scallions from the supermarket. And we're gonna use those. Those are great. Am I looking at this one or you? I got some leftover parsley from the other night. And then we got some really lovely aromatics. Some mint. Look at this flowering cilantro. Wild card ingredient, little broccoli rabe or broccolini. Little things that I bought. I was feeling inspired. I've never made this dish before. Shocker. Next up, we got butter. You're cooking fish, a little bit of butter. What are we talking about? We got a lemon, acidity. Make things nice. We're gonna do a little squeezy dooch of that. Another one, here we go. Didn't see this coming, did ya? Little coconut cream. I like cod and coconut cream. It just goes together real nice, almost like this little curry world. Also from the lovely folks at Koi Food, I don't know if I bought this or if it just showed up or if they asked or if we talked. I don't remember anymore. I'm like a bowl of freaking scrambled eggs. But it's this really delicious pepper paste. And I was using it last night when I was cooking some mackerel with the lovely Jessie Griffith. But this stuff's awesome. Oh my God, that is divine. I don't know if I've ever called anything divine before. And we got some Chinese cooking wine. We're all over the world today. And a little black pepper. And because I had it, just pay attention and I'll tell you what it is. And then if you want to use it, optional ingredient, but heavily suggested, is a little garlic scape pesto. 'Tis the season here on the old homestead. Scapes are going. Everyone's picking them. All the farmer markets got them. I put them right in the old Roboku, just like the salad recipe I did not too long ago. Brrr, some olive oil, some parsley, some cilantro, some salt. Brrr, deliciousness. So it's gonna be cod with some garlic scape, broccolini, aromatics, pepper paste. Boom, 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 boom. We're cooking now, baby, huh? Let's go. Oven, preheating. First move, we got a little salt on the cod. Let's build our little sauce. I'm gonna cut up the scallions. We got one whole bunch, 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/4 inchers. Great, that's great. Let's see where we're at with the oven. So I got this thing going on a low, just to get the cast iron going. We're gonna add a little bit of olive oil. So what do we add there? About 2 tablespoons. We're gonna add the scallions right into it. I mean, look, we just got a little bit of a sizzle going. Just wanna get everything sweating nice. So let's keep that on low. Let's chop up the broccolini. Again, just kind of giving a nice little rough chop. Down towards the thicker stems, I'll go a little thinner, but I love it. And it's great in like a nice little stew. And we're cooking. Let me get my bench scraper. Salt. All right, now we're gonna add the broccolini. Just a little bit to get the party going. Say 1/4 cup of the Chinese cooking wine. I use it a lot. It has a very distinct flavor. Right in. Ooh, it's got such a nice little sweet kind of woody smell. So we folded in the scallions, which I sweat a little bit. We got the Chinese wine. We got the chopped up broccolini. Now I'm gonna add some pepper paste. Put that right in. Tablespoon of that. We're going to add our pesto. I'm gonna add, yeah, that looks freaking proper. So that's a nice base there. We're gonna add the coconut cream. So that was, I'd say, about a 1/4 cup. Really clean flavor, nice and thick. I think we're gonna be doing some good stuff here. Yeah, let's add a little bit of water. 1/4 cup of water, back in. I'm gonna use a little bit more of our pesto. Just pour some over the meat, but we're just gonna smear it over the top of the meat. Again, that we salted already. Salt's been on it for about 25 minutes. I salt all my protein. I'm gonna hit it with just a little bit of oil, and then we're gonna grab our sauce out of the oven. That looks delicious, just like that. And again, this is easy stuff here, all right? In the pizza oven, if you don't have a pizza oven, do it in your regular oven. whatever. Do it on the grill. We're just gonna go ahead and add our fish right in. Just nestle it right into that saucy goodness there. And you could do this honestly with any kind of fish you wanted. You could do this with chicken if you wanted to. All right, now that we got our fish nestled into our little brand new curry concoction that we made of, let's blast the top of that fish. Get the nice down heat from the pizza oven. It's kind of like having a salamander or like an industrial kitchen broiler. Sometimes for certain things you just want to blast it, get a little quick color on the top. Kind of can't beat the pizza oven. And what we're looking for here, I'm gonna give it a little irritation. Little shakes is a good way to stir it. You just give it a little shake and it spins. But just a little bit of color maybe on top of that. I don't wanna go burning the pesto or anything, so you don't wanna go walking away when you're using high heat like a pizza oven. All right, so let's check on the fish. I think it's just about done. You can tell when, you can take a fork, but you can punch through it and you should have no kind of pushback. It should be nice and tender and right through it, or you can really just kind of tell if it starts to flake out. This needs another minute. What I'm gonna do is just go ahead and baste a little bit of the top with some of that sauce just to get it nice. Yeah, right in there. Yeah, I like that. And then we're gonna put it back in the oven for about, I'd say no more than 4 or 5 minutes. Medium heat. We can try to get a little color on it, but there's a lot of moisture going on. We just wanna cook it. In the meantime, while that's cooking, let's prep our herbs. We got a little cilantro and some parsley. Gonna give it a little rough chop. Nice, little stems and all, I don't care. You know what, when you get some stems, go a little finer. I kind of like both ways. I got that beautiful flowering thyme from the garden. We're just gonna go ahead and strip that right into our herbs. Big aromatic, big herb guy. Billy Mays here.
You use any of my products?
And we also got this beautiful cilantro, all right, from the garden. Grow your own cilantro if you like it, because it's phenomenal. Mint, you know, just about 10, 15 leaves. We're gonna do a little chiffonade, the nice little thin sliced little thing. We're gonna add all that right over top of it. When I eat it, I like to kind of fold it in with a little lemon and some butter. Let's check on the meat. Oh yeah, should be falling apart. Cod cooked at a high heat like that, submerged in a liquid, in anything. It's a really fast cooking fish. And this is a thicker loin. If you wanted to put it into little pieces, like cut it into even smaller pieces, it'll cook quicker and it's easier to serve, to be honest. I kind of like to do that. I wish I thought of that earlier. So we're gonna hit it with a little bit of butter and we'll pop it back in the oven for 10 seconds and let it just kind of melt down over the fish. It's be delicious without it. There's so much fat in it already with the coconut cream and the olive oil. You can't not put a little bit of butter on your halibut. What are we talking about? I'm gonna sprinkle some of those herbs right into the liquid. We're gonna give it a little mix in. And I didn't wanna add that in the beginning because I wanted to maintain a little bit of a freshness, you know, maybe almost like it was blanched in the sauce. We put that in from the beginning, it would hammer it. And it'd be delicious, you'd get the flavor. You know, it'd kind of lose that fresh herbiness. Family order cod loin, 40 seconds, chef. Relax, relax, Brown. Beautiful, that looks delightful. I'm gonna give it a little squeeze of lemon. Get the seeds out, all right? Don't be an animal. Ooh, just a little whisper of acid. Just a little whisper acid on top of that. Brighten it up. That looks delicious. I don't like taking pictures of food too much, but I'm gonna do this one real quick, watch. Looks like shit. Ever take pictures, like it looks so good in person. I take a picture, I'm just like, what, dude? Let me taste the sauce first. Oh gosh, it's all about the sauce. That is delightful. Thank God I recorded it, because when I cook, I kind of black out. I'll never remember this. So it's good to document it and share it with the world, because food is about sharing, not just protecting. Anywho, let's eat some of this. Little composed bite, broccolini with some sauce, a chunk of the meat. That looks delicious. And if I wasn't yapping and taking pictures like a psychopath, you can make this in 15 minutes. That's the best cod you ever had in your life, I guarantee it. I guarantee you're gonna be like, that's the best cod I ever had in my life. Holy mackerel. Oh my God, the butter. You have to put the butter. Always put the butter in your sauce. The garlic scapes. This sauce and everything would be good even without the fish. If you just did potatoes and carrots and used that broth and that kind of sauce just to kind of stew things in, bring the pizza oven outdoors, cook outdoors when you can. I usually do. And that little funky pepper paste. That's gonna be, you're gonna wanna go ahead and just buy that. Oh my God, give me that thing. Yep, Bobby's got the camera now.
That's not how you hold it though.
I know, I got it. So go ahead and get a little composed bite there. Some sauce, a little broccolini, and some fish.
Oh my God.
Let me get these money shots.
It's so good, Brad.
It's the best cod you ever had in your life.
wait, shut up. That's the best cod I've ever had in my life.
Don't lie to me, you handsome devil. Let me get those money shots. Watch this. Ready? I'm gonna say something. Ready? I'm gonna say something. But look, that's what you're looking for. Cod, that's why people love it. That's why we almost fished it to extinction. Cod in the Gosney, and you can use that just a white fish. I use a nice cod loin, flaky, sweet, easy to eat. Everyone loves it. You can use shrimp would be great, mackerel. But really the star of the show was the sauce, all right? We got that nice building of flavors we cooked together. I never made this before in my life, but I'm gonna make it again. Well, thanks for hanging, guys. I hope you cook this at home. It is a super easy, approachable, and if I wasn't yapping, it would literally take 15 minutes to cook at home. Cook, eat, have fun, kiss your family on the cheeks, not like Tom Brady when he kissed his kid on the mouth. That was weird. Anyway, see you next time. Thanks, bye. That was great. Bobby, let's eat. I'm hungry. I'll get pegged. Let me get pegged. Wow.